Getting my tabs open. Now let's hopefully I'm on the right tab. Yeah, that's really encouraging. Hello! Fuck! My Ruby. I had some water. I ate a sandwich. I ate a honey bun. I have some white cheddar popcorn off to the side. Let's do this. Now, we need to talk about this. First and foremost, because this is more recent. I have to open it in the YouTube application, don't I? I have to make sure I know what you guys are saying. So I'm sorry for the delay. Oh, hello, Blake! Hi! Hi, Blake Cuddles! How are you? I'm sorry I didn't see your message sooner. I just wanted to make sure it's up. Okay. Please note that Shadow Milk's Flower is someone I know. Okay? I know the person who owns this account. lavndrlemon. So please go show love. But Star, okay. lavndrlemon goes by Star, Star Self, and Day. I'm gonna try my best. Because I don't want to own the misgender jar. I'm broke. Sorry. We're gonna start with this post. I was informed of this post the day this was made, which is August the 22nd. It says, blank is behind sugar. Now, for those who don't know, we're going Eden first, Sonic Phobia second. So, when you hear the word sugar, please know that, I'm talking about Piss Gremlin. Blank is behind sugar. He is trying to manipulate her to make her kill herself and using you guys to do it. One, why this is censored out is that it's my chosen name. Yeah, my chosen name is behind this. And next picture, I can confirm that I am not in contact with Eden. I do not care if I own the misgender jar in regards to Eden, because something you will find out later. You can even screenshot me saying this. I know you ain't. And you think that's crazy, right? Oh, baby. We have not seen it yet. I had to screenshot this real quick to censor it out. Blank is not that person, and Blank is just an alias. He's the mastermind behind the sugar stuff, and is a serial rapist. Where to begin on this? one, the person they're possibly referring to is not named that, because my chosen name, is spelled in a very specific way. Because I picked my chosen name from a video game. Meaning, anytime this is in reference, is that my dog? I really hope that's not my dog. That or it's just my chair. This is possibly in reference to, like, someone else, but I can confirm I am not the mastermind or a serial rapist. How can I prove that? Because I don't live alone, and I do not have the ability to drive. Yeah, as sad as that is. Hang on, my dog is barking at me. I'm back. Hang on. Yeah, the song's over. My dog was just being nitty. But I share that because, other than that, same day as, like, the first, as, like, this one, same day, Eden put this on his, sorry, I'm drawing a blank real quick. I had to get these in a rush because I was running late. This is a doctor's thing where it's like the results of your appointment. You saw blank MD on Wednesday, August 27th, 2025. The following issues were addressed: systemic lupus. I cannot pronounce this word. Unspecific CLE type. Unspecified CLE type. Unspecified organ involvement status, HHC, vitamin D deficiency, and cystitis. His blood pressure was 118/78. BMI is 18.3. And this is, like, a lot of his medical information that he just chose to share on YouTube, of all places. Now, I'm going to be charitable to Eden with this, is that a lot of people, especially, like, within their family, is kind of, like, fucked from birth in terms of medical issues. So, while we can't confirm that he has lupus, what we can confirm that he might have a vitamin D deficiency and needs to calm down, because lupus gets worse with stress. Okay? Now to close this, these two right here. I'm talking about this. I have to find the correct screenshot out here. Shout out to Doodles Gin because this made me, giggle. Above is Cereza. If you don't know from, like, my video where I talked about Cereza and what she said, this is kind of the response to that. Dude, I get that Sugar here is a crazy harasser and all, but Gray is in the right to say Sugar has to have proper employment despite having immunocompromise. And you're just as guilty for enabling it, being a terrible human and babying it, because disability is a different ability. It is not ableist to tell you to get a job. You don't have to accept Gray's apology, but learn to take accountability for being Sugar's enabling bootlicker and act like a mature adult about it. Also, I've heard that you wished Gray's mom would have aborted them? Really? This is where we get to this one. Blue coming in and saying, she did. I still have the screenshot, not here to cause issues or stir up trouble. Sorry, quick Wawa. Just confirm something that was said with proof. Right here it says, I wish their mother swallowed or gotten an abortion instead of giving birth to a useless and worthless motherfucker who contributes nothing meaningful to society. And you know what? I researched that this was just recent as of last week too. So, Cherry Bomb City. Did you just admit to wanting eugenics against another disabled person because your crazy ex-friend got their fifis hurt over Gray telling them to get a job? These are a little out of order. Since Gray used the I'm disabled too to call Sugar a lazy cow, I did that. So I am. Now what? I'm not playing this stupid ass game of suddenly wanting to be the victim of saying something fucking repulsive and getting the same treatment back. I did not tell Sugar or Eden or whatever the fuck he wants to be called because he doesn't want to take responsibility. I did not wish that Eden was aborted. I did not wish that Eden would have been swallowed. No, what I did say was that I called him a lazy cow and told him he should have Kurt Cobained himself. I want nothing to do with Gray's circle. I said what I fucking said. You don't get a fucking apology while being a whole fucking hypocrite about it. I'm guessing this is, this right here. I can't read the whole thing because it's cut off right here. Shadow Milk's Flower replies, seriously, you're using that as a gotcha moment? Cyanide Roses is like another person who was friends with Eden. I mean, you're the ones harassing my friend and using blatant lies to get people to watch YouTube videos. I don't know, maybe you should think about how horrible of a person you are. Hope this helps. We're gonna get into why that's ironic. Hang on, let me clear this out. This was Cereza's response to me when I tried to show, like, the apology being referenced is me showing empathy. I don't want your apology. You are extremely cruel to Sugar by using ableism to target it. I do not respect people who resort to bigotry to torment someone. Leave me the fuck alone. I do not give you consent to share my experience. You are part of the harassers I'm referring to. By the way, my experience that I shared, please note that Cereza is like a Latina. Yeah, a Latina. Sugar is as white as snow. Eden is as white as snow. To kind of explain this real quick, because this is important. Give me a second. Is that Eden was losing his mind because he could not find out what or who was behind the Cobalt Blue account. Cobalt Blue is someone who pops up and Eden will just report the account. Like, instantly. This is just me talking about it. Cobalt Blue would come up for like a few minutes before vanishing. Now, we cannot confirm anything in relation to Cobalt Blue. All we know is that I find Cobalt Blue hilarious. Even though he was being a little dickhead. Hi, Gabby. Gabby's just being loving. So it's just like this weird game of whack-a-mole between Eden and Cobalt Blue. Eden first accused Cobalt Blue of being Sicka Sapient, which, for those who do not know, Sicka Sapient used to run the Nobody with Nobody account. Before Eden somehow got his hands on Sicka's information and threatened them. Sicka decided to prioritize their VTuber career over the safety of others. I really hope you cannot hear my dog in the background. Let me know if that, and I can just go see what you lost. Other than that, Eden would accuse Cobalt Blue of being Chaos Blast. And for those who do not know, Chaos Blast is someone Eden had stalked, harassed, etc., and trying to deplatform them over the fact that they're speaking out against him. Okay. This is Sicka's, like, response to the backlash they were getting for telling me I should have been aborted. You cannot be fucking serious. So Gray gets to be a complete edgelord, call Sugar a lazy cow, tell it to Kurt Cobain, dead name it, but me calling them fucking useless because they do nothing fucking meaningful but take pleasure in tormenting someone. Please note that Sugar is not Eden's, like, legal name currently. Granted, not a lot of people have the ability to have their name change to be one they're more comfortable with. Eden likes to change his identity on a dime. Like, after Eden was getting, like, backlash for something I'm gonna mention later, Eden would change his name, would change, like, his whole identity on a whim to just get away from people. That is why I dead name in finger quotations. I am sorry if you hear a doggo in the background. Okay, I am not apologizing for that. I have zero respect for Gray at all. I'm only taking accountability for the hostility I showed, but not towards any harassers who enjoys tormenting Sugar for fun by resorting to straight bigotry. Fuck right off. Since Gray used the I'm disabled too, I'm guessing it's part of the one I showed you, to call Sugar a lazy cow, so am I. Now what? I'm not playing this stupid ass game of suddenly wanting to be the victim of saying something fucking repulsive and getting to be the victim and getting to the same treatment back. Please do not spell like that again. And then we go on to here because where is it? So that's wrong thing. Don't care. Alright, I take back my apology I gave you, by the way. What matters is I think I'm funny, and my friends think I'm funny, just like y'all think Gray's funny for being a piece of shit. So, like, I don't care, I fear. Now we get to the worst part. I am so sorry. Why I brought this up is because Eden no longer has access to this account. Okay, it's not letting me zoom in, but it says his Lopsy. He no longer has the ability to get into this account. And I'm gonna explain why in a bit. My brain instantly, please note, this is October 17th, 2024. In a server, with the first one being September 27th, 2024. This is all last year. I hate the fact that he's mortal, and my dumb brain went when we were talking about Omarashi the other day. Perishing. Omarashi with him is just cute to think about. I love Omarashi, and holding your hand would be okay with it being in RP. Omarashi. My brain instantly went to Omarashi and permission shit. I bring this up because of our next slide. Is this in order? 10. This is 17, 17. Here we go. Hi. He's totally struggling and looking at him and begging and asking him to stop it and tugging his shirt. This is in reply to he would totally would. You are so right. He just watch him struggle and beg, smirk at him like D would be relishing in it. Doesn't even give him a response, but he just stares at him with that stupid ass smirk. Hey, come on! This isn't fair, he whimpers. Well, a lot of things aren't fair. Turns his head away and crosses his legs, as if bored. Such an asshole. There's a reason why I'm reading this. He'd glare at him for once and go up to him and tug his shirt even harder. He's basically bothering the shit out of him until he lets him. Next slide. Rah! Shaking him. God, I hate how my brain saw the dog image and went to so much shit. Oh, Marashi, pet play, master sub, fuck. Ah! I'm so down, TBH. D is kinda a freak sometimes, honestly. Part of his manipulation is giving into human desires and giving them what they want so they'll cling to him harder. Prayer hands. I will. So, Angel Wood. Oh boy, my thoughts are unholy right now. My brain instantly went to Omarashi and permission shit. Like, permission for food. Being allowed to sit with him. To eat. Allowed to approach. Rule. Being call him sir. But being given praise whenever he'd obey. I share this now because you see this guy right here. Eden allowed this guy into a server where he never age verified this guy. I want you to guess in chat how old he is. I will wait. Hang on. I'm gonna put on some music. You know, I give up. At time of this being 2024, Blake, he was 17. Sorn was 17. This guy right here was 17 years old. Eden, get ready for this, was 26 years old. He is currently 27. Yep. But I want to just highlight what this next thing is about. This was something that Eden ended up complaining about on Twitter. It says, your account is suspended. Due to serious policy violations, your account is permanently suspended. You can no longer use Discord. It says suspended. Active violations, too. These affect your account status until they expire. New. You broke the rules for child safety. Another thing is, you broke the rules for harassment and bullying. Please note the child safety part was because Eden had his account compromised, and he tried to buy it back with Valorant gift cards. It's fucking hilarious. So he's not allowed on Discord. Next slide. I think I don't have the thing open. Where is it? We need to talk about, wait, why do I have this open again? Oh, they're just duplicated. That's fucking amazing. Yeah, it's the game from Riot. Hang on. Where is it? Is it here? I am a hot fucking mess. Hang on. It's gonna take me a minute. I think this is where I'm gonna stop it right here. This is from Charmed Bug saying, also, seems like you have made up your mind about things by hiding evidence. Thanks for your advocacy on safety for minors. I currently cannot zoom in, but this screenshot right here says, perhaps you should actually read the evidence levied against the person you are assisting. Nexar may have been an accident, but I don't think this was. No, this was. Now, was it? I need to address this because Eden likes to use this as an excuse for what he did. Is that Nexar in that server claimed to be 18 years old when he was actually 17. However, Eden cannot use mistake of age where he lives, which is South Carolina. Because in South Carolina, mistake of age is not a valid legal offense. Now, with that out of the way, let's get on to this. Hidden replies. These replies were hidden by V underscore SNT. I just say it's V, isn't. And I see that you're on the younger side, however. 18 and 26 is extremely irresponsible, uncomfortable, and borderline creepy. Now, that is how old Sugar believed Nexar to be, 18, younger than you. Sugar would happily date you at your age. That sound normal to you? TLDR, that is not normal. Like, even if, like, that is incredibly creepy for, like, someone who's almost 30 to date 18 and 19-year-olds. Let's continue. Now, this happened in, like, July, like, a few months back. This is B-Flat's response. Now, I want you to remember this name, because he's going to come up again. They are going to come up again. I don't know. Proceeds to put this up, which is just a response, like a statement about everything. Give me a quick second. Gonna put this screen up because I forgot to grab this. Hell. I want you to remember that the date this is was July the 28th. Okay. I had to pull this up. I don't have it currently. I sent this to a friend because I found it. July 26th, 2025. This is B-Flat's account on Discord. Hi friends! Sorry for another ping, but this one is a little more serious. This is directed mainly for CRK Twitter. For those who don't know who CRK is, that is Cookie Run Kingdom. Please note these trigger warnings there are mentions of abuse, assault, and harassment and stalking. I do not want this to be a space for drama or such things, but due to the nature of this, I want to speak up. Mo, out of the trash can. I love you, baby. Stay out of the trash can. You are not a raccoon. I want to speak up on it, but I am not speaking up on it on Twitter due to the vagueness I have to provide. And because I do not want to subject myself to harassment, blue hearts. For the past couple of months, there has been a type of harassment campaign against someone who has been framed to be a problematic person when in reality, that is not the case. The people sewing this together have manipulated an entire document, lied, and endangered the person they are harassing by doxing their personal information to a criminal, a rapist, and a stalker, as well. So much more. I can't scroll down any further. The people sending the harassment condone it and go around to every single person in DMs involved with the other party to make sure they do not interact and or block. I'm making this an announcement now because they have shown they harass anyone who doesn't pick their side, forcing anyone into silence, and I do not want to be a bystander anymore. Give me a second. I'm going to pull this up, actually. Because... ooh. You're gonna be pissed, chat. You're gonna be pissed. I know, I don't have a proper, chat for this. I wish I did. Hang on. Where is it? New tab. I have to get into the doc on Shadow Flower's account. It is actually a copy of a account that's out there. We're gonna get into this one. Hang on. Sugar in the year 2024 dated a 17-year-old by the name Nexar. I do not know Nexar's current preferred name and pronouns, so I will be defaulting to they, them. I'm just gonna end up linking this in the VOD. Hang on. Where is it? I don't think I can find it. This whole doc is like things Eden did over the course of years. Like, this is the citation for all of this. Kraken Serafina. A person named Rabbit. Beckham makes stuff. KLB archives. Fluffy Sugar's archive. But I want to point this out. Because this is important. It shows screenshots, like actual screenshots. I cannot play the, there's a therapy call where Eden tells his therapist what he did with Nexar. However, if I played it here on stream, Eden is going to try and take down my channel. Give me a second. I'm actually going to show you guys. I'm going to have to screenshot this real quick. That way I can censor out the name. Because even though it's public, I don't want Eden trying to take down this video or VOD. Hang on. And there we go. 1 copyright strike. We received a copyright removal request for your video based on applicable copyright law. We removed your video from YouTube. As a result, your video was removed from YouTube. Your channel received a strike. If you get 3 copyright strikes, your channel, along with any associated channels, will be subject to removal. It expires in 5 days. It was removed June 10th. This call, please note, it's labeled, the Eden call was his therapist addressing, and it's connected video, which is an archive that I had to do it myself. One hour, 9 minutes, and 30 seconds. Premiered June 9th, 2025. Content found in entire video. Now, chat, what if I told you that Eden, the reason why Eden removed this was because, and he said it to me this when I yelled at him at on his email address for this, he cited HIPAA. Because Eden and I have the unfortunate connection of living in the United States. Yes, I am pulling a Fauci and eating on stream. Crap. Shaved it. Choked on a kernel for a second. Hang on. Alright, what's wrong with stream? It looks fine, it's just having a bit of a hiccup. So, let me close this tab and get right back. But no. You know what? Just to... Oh, here's the other half of that, thing. Please do not harass anyone. Do not even make this a loud drama, as I don't want anyone, innocent or not, to be subject to harassment or stress. But please inform anyone you know who might have believed in this harassment campaign that is false, manipulated, and full of hypocrisy and lies. Here is the link to one of the victims' tweets. Their account goes over so much of it, it's not possible to talk about all of it here, so I encourage research on your own account. Please do not victim blame. A lot of the negative behaviors shown in the doc against them and after the doc creation are a result of abuse and being a victim. Please keep this in mind at everyone, and then links this tweet about from Eden. Why did I talk about that? This is B-Flat's account. Do not be a dick. Do not DM them. I am only showing this because of something you will see. This is the name of the server that B-Flat runs, and I want you to guess who is in it. That's right, Eden! And now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and everything outside and inside the binary, let's continue this one. Thank you for responding. I think I might delete my original tweet because I'm rethinking my stance on that age gap. But besides that, thank you for listening to me. Smiley face. The only thing I'll say about this is don't take things at face value. I never actually said that I exactly what I believe in, and I'm more on your side than I let on anywhere. Alright, I take your word for it, but this has caught my attention. What exactly has changed since this? Silly Guy Sings says, I previously saw this situation through B-Flat's statement in their own Discord server. So without context, I avoided commenting. But now, this shit is gross. I got a block. Here's the now deleted statement from their Discord server that shows what side they're on. Please note that B-Flat is contradictory. This is from B-Flat's server. General. Text General. Here and General 2 are where you can casually chat. Do not bring up any triggering topics or NSFW discussions. This is not the place you can vent. Let's begin. Hang on. I hear my dog barking. I'm going to take the opportunity to take a break. What? We're gonna play this. Go ahead and get something to drink, something to snack on, all that good stuff while I check on the dog. Okay, I'm back. Apparently she's just carrying on. Let's, get right back into it. I know that was a short break. Charlie MC Crybabies says, eat the dentist. I bring this up for a reason. Next slide. This is a TikTok about lobotomies. Charlie MC Crybaby says, I'm crying. Kilo, I don't want to be lobotomy. Next slide. They talk about lobotomies. Hang on. This is a little out of order, but eventually Kilo / Stanley says this. Only rod I'm taking is Sebastian's. Thank you very much. Diesel Bison. How can I make this video about Shadow Vanilla? Bison. Pinning that insane work. I shouldn't have come back to this chat. Buffalo, 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 buffalo. Please note, this is going to be important. Lobotomy Pure Vanilla AU. Something told me to. You love us, narrowing eyes. Can we not speak about lobotomies? Please note that these screenshots were obtained via a gay off that me and Blue were asked to do. When this was found, I'm like, no, we're ending it and we're running with that. See this? This is in reply to, can we not talk about lobotomies, please? Oh, you totally do. Fine, guys, wrap it up. This was in the general chat. Yeah, this general chat. I'm gonna have to bring this up again. Because, this was after this. Ready? LMFAO. You're next. Pure vanilla cookie. And get ready to take my rod. Kilo. Whatever the fuck this is. And get ready to take my rod. See how distressed Blue is? I'm shitting Bison. Okay. Ready? Charlie is 16 to 17 years old. Everyone else in this chat thread talking about taking Rod is an adult. Other than that, please note this is around August time. And why I do not respect Eden and his pronouns. Oh hey, he goes by Sprinkles now. You guys can stop dead naming me and call me Sugar now. Smiley face, got it? I don't dead name you and call you by your birth name. So don't dead name me. Period. Actually, this is wrong. Because he dead names and misgenders people all the time. Like, he still dead names. He still misgenders me. I do not go by he it pronouns. I have to bring this up because this is funny. But other than that, this is by Sodomizer. Speaking as a 20-year-old here, the idea of dating someone 17/18 years old already creeps me out, but that's just how I personally feel. But someone who's 26, a few years away from being 30, girl, they should know better than to have dated a young person like that. Skull face emoji. Silly spider. 18 and 26 is extremely fucking creepy. Speaking as a current 18-year-old, a 26-year-old is on a whole different life stage. They probably have an active career, their own place, an established life, but me, I haven't even started my first semester at college yet. Eternal Holly. What? Let's see. I do have to, like, bring this up. I have to, switch the screens real quick. Because I need to grab this real quick. Because, it's weird to do this. And I know it's, like, circumstantial, but it should be known. I just have to get the screen for it real quick. I am sorry, I thought I had everything prepared. Open that. Where is, I know this was talked about. You know what? Probably should talk about this too. Okay. I know, I'm sorry. Oh, I need to bring this up too. Because it is, like, terrible to say that. Okay. That. You know, I'm just gonna have this open. Boop. We are back. This was, August 7th. And it says, stop trying to pull a flesh pedestrian with Gray's user. Like, this is legit fucking weird. Get a goddamn life. And in this screenshot, this says, Abyssal Subsys. Hello! We are the Shadow Milk Subsystem. Or, as we prefer, the Abyssal Collective. I don't think I need to say why this is fucking weird. Where is it? This is before the handle change. Because this was said, I don't have the date for this, but it says, we've officially got to go ahead for the place to move. We officially got to go ahead for the place to move to. 1 month, if not less. Smiley face. We're winning, and they have a legal system who truly cares about online harassment. Oh, I am going to enjoy this. Wiggles the information and smiles. We're going to be ruining lives soon. To kind of share what this first part is about, Eden has moved in with his now fiance. Ha, Harley. Then there's this. Sugar, or Eden, whatever the fuck, tags Iron Mouse, who, if you haven't been living under a rock, is a famous VTuber who is immunocompromised. It says, yo, look, what I just saw on my YouTube. Iron Mouse, donate plasma. Shadownuts Flower, Star says, she can't, you fucking dumbass bitch. She's immunocompromised. Immunocompromised people can't donate plasma. It could put their health at risk and others at risk. I'm just gonna make sure real quick that I have the thing up real quick. Okay. Generally, can immunocompromised people donate plasma? Generally, individuals who are immunocompromised are not eligible to donate plasma. This is primarily due to the risk of transmitting viruses or other pathogens through the plasma, as well as the potential for the donation to negatively impact the donor's own health. I should not have to, put 2 and 2 together and go, hey, is Eden donating plasma as an immunocompromised person? Because he has things like allegedly lupus, allegedly pre-cancer of the stomach. And then kind of a little small thing here. This was before Eden would go on to nuke his accounts and go, hashtag Deltarune. Hey, so avoid this person because they literally stole my OC. They stole my character, holy hell. To be honest, using this design, however, because it is still my character they stole. Smiley face, thanks. Imagine saying you're a victim and then doing this to someone. By the way, this is my quote-unquote shitty OC they stole. And it's their eyesore OC that they... However, I do like the design ideas they gave stealing my character. So I will be taking those, thanks. No, you may not, Eden. No, you may not. Because, this one right here, I drew this. Hang on. I'm gonna bring this up. You will thank me in a moment. I had to grab this real quick. Sorry. Title, Deltarune Dreamy. Creation time, August 8th, 1325 p. Military time, 2025. Number of drawings, 14. This is a 14-layer thing. Wait, still. Canvas resolution, 72. Number of strokes, 6973. Duration, 5 hours, 59 minutes. Number of layers, 13. Yeah. And if you look really closely, you can see my name on it. Now, you may not use this, Eden. Now, I'm gonna just close this out. Because on Twitter, I went, hey, if you're gonna use this, give me credit, right? Let me show you this. Nah, people who steal or redesign characters don't deserve credit. Thanks. No name, nobody. Smiley face. This is actually my tweet right here. At Fluffy Sugars. Almost missed this one. You're welcome for the redesign and lore revamp. I did not steal your character. If I wanted a Deltarune OC, I would have made my own. Remember to please credit me and Blue. Okay? Thanks. /Gen/pause. Positive. Hashtag Deltarune. This was around August. I feel like I covered everything I could in regards to Eden. So let's move on to our next topic. After I check my post stuff. Oh, I almost forgot this. Hang on. I'm sorry. Make your entire personality the fact that you went to a mental hospital one time is one of the funniest things I've seen. Generally cannot wait to deliver him a restraining order after the shit I've been told. It never leaves your phone record either. Smiley face. And we'll make sure everyone knows once we do. Everyone, how's about that for virality? All he had to do was delete the document, but nah, he invited a shitstorm instead. This is gonna be so fun. This is about the guy who created the doc that had to be copied. Because, who originally created this doc that I had to copy and crop one of the image. Because it had lolicon and Shotacon. Real quick BRB, we are moving topics. Here. I should get like transition music on. Hang on.
What's the plan?
Oh,
Go to the
no.
treehouse, get our...
No, we're not playing that yet. Sorry, I'm still grabbing things real quick. Messages. Oh, messages. Wait. Oh, that is a porn bot. Hang on. Gotta make sure I grab this because I promised my friend that I'd talk about this because this dude is creepy. Or that. Or do they? Yeah, we're gonna go do they because this person is gender fluid. And we're not gonna be dicks for this section. Ooh, these are gonna be a little out of order. I am sorry in advance. Trying to get my hands on this. There we go. The doc on this person is not ready yet. I will put it in the description when it's done. But let's get right into this. Oh, sorry, Colonel, in my mouth. We are talking about sonic phobia, otherwise known as Sonic Phobia 0601. A lot of these usernames are going to be important. Let's go to find me on Twitch, damn it. Well, I know I'm going to rebel against bad stuff for the next 4 years. This channel is currently boycotting against artificial intelligence scanning. Sonic phobia, for those who do not know, because I am not reading the rest of that, is the angry Barnaby fan mentioned in this title. We're gonna watch this video. But we're gonna watch this on 2 times speed.
Okay, I'm gonna say this right the fuck now. The allegations are bullshit. And I'm not...
This is in regards to the Black Griffin situation. And I'm gonna say this right now, regardless of how you feel about Black Griffin or anyone involved in the whole kerfuffle. What we do not do is anything Sonic Phobia did.
I'm not saying that because I love Black Griffin's work. I'm actually saying that because, well, I did my own digging and discovered that someone's full of shit. Yeah, somebody's full of shit, and it ain't Black Griffin. Sorry. And the reason why I say that the allegations are bullshit is because of an old, proverb. If you point a finger,
Hang on. I forgot closed captions, but I am not replying all of that.
3 point back at me. See how my finger's pointing, like, at you? Take note of my other fingers. They're pointing directly back at me.
Streamer.
Basically, what I'm saying is, if you do sling out an allegation, you better make fucking sure that you got no dirt. In fact, I do not trust or even like the guy who brought up the allegations in the first place. In fact, they are untrustworthy. They've shown that they don't give a fuck about people who said that they weren't. 2 people have already said that they were not victims, and yet he keeps bitching, moaning, and carrying on, and I'm like,
The person that Sonic Phobia is talking about is, in fact, Brownie Fando. I'm going to state this right now. Hi, Blue! Hi! Hang on. Boo! Hang on, I can't see chat. I got wonky for a second. If you don't know who Blue is, please go follow Star, because Star Blue goes by Star's self, and they pronouns. Just to reiterate. They made the thumbnail for this stream. I just slapped Sonic Phobia's face on it. So, go show love. Thank you. But back to what I was saying, Sonic Phobia is talking about Black Griffin in this instance. And just to... No, not Black Griffin. Brownie Fando. Blech. Brownie Fando's a fucking weirdo. Why do I say that? That is because that is true. It's later found out that Brownie Fando on, like, Refer Affinity or something was making, like, hypno porn. And my dog's going nuts because I dropped a drink. Ow! Brownie Fando had, like, art of, like, hypno rape art of, like, their character / Noelle from Deltarune. Yeah, like, fucking freak. But that does not mean that people like Destiny Doodles, the Snapchat victim, and the DeviantArt victim should immediately be discredited. Take what they say with a grain of salt, but don't be a dick. Okay? I'm not going to tell you how you should or should not feel in regards to the situation. That is your feelings, not my feelings. I should not be telling you what to think or feel. But I bring this up because Sonic Phobia got in trouble. Hang on, let me find the live. Let's talk over BBU.
No.
Let's get captions on. It's on 2x speed. Let's get into it. We're not gonna watch the whole thing, I promise. Even on 2 times speed, this bitch is slow. Hang on.
Alright, you wanna talk? Okay, let's talk.
Captions are on. I am not changing it a different color. What's with the dead air?
It's not about you.
Hang on. There we go. Oh my god. Why is this still slow? Hang on. Test up.
Just a minute.
Oh, that is just the maximum. That
I'm not
is
gonna-
sad.
Hello, how are you? Is there any news? Great, just... Hi. No, it's not about you, sadly.
I don't know why
It's about
captions.
something that I've been tangled in.
I don't know why captions say VVU. What Sonic Phobia is trying to say is BBU, which is Billy Bust Up.
And admittedly, I made mistakes. I'm not proud of them. You've already seen my public post.
I am not pulling up this
It's not gonna
motherfucker's
So, because
Tumblr.
of recent actions, I was kicked from the Barnacle.
Okay, what the Barnacult, I think, is it's a fan group that likes Barnaby the Barn Owl from Billy Bust Up. What Sonic Phobia just said is that they were kicked. They were kicked for a reason. I am going to defend the Barnacult real quick. They can kick you at any point for any reason.
And I don't think they want me back. But I would like to address a lot of things. So I'm going to wait until members of the Barnacle show up. It's a serious topic, so I'm going to be turning the music way down low so that you can understand exactly how serious that I'm in. Yeah, the Discord server. If you want to share this live stream and tell them that I want to talk, you can be my guest. But if not, I can't blame you. Because somehow, some way, some form, I end up involved in the Black Griffin bullshit. Yes, I'm now officially involved in the Black Griffin drama. No, I do not like it. But yes, I'm involved.
I do want to point this out. I'm gonna take the opportunity to pause here to just say this. Because I do have the post, like, I do have the post up where, hang on, let me make sure I close some stuff real quick. Ooh, wrong tab. Wrong tabarino. Why is that tab open? Hang on. Oh. Oh my god, I opened these messages in multiple tabs. I do not want multiple tabs of this. But there was a reason why they were kicked. I have the appropriate tabs open. I think. Hang on. Oh crap. Hang on. I accidentally closed some tabs I wasn't meaning to. Hang on. Hang on, hang on. Hang on. I am sorry. Streamer L. Okay, there we go. I can now close this. Why is it formatted like that? What the fuck? Back to the video.
And I want to take accountability, so please, just share this live stream. I just want this stupid nightmare about Black Griffin to end. Is it too much to ask? And I'm gonna do something that
What's with the dead air?
they don't.
I'm sorry, I can't make this go faster, chat. I don't have streaming superpowers. May I rest in pepperonis?
It's this word, man. I'm not using any. I prefer not to use. They don't be sad. Sure, everything will be all. Lily, you're an angel. You know this, right? The problem is not just because I crash out, but in case everyone doesn't know, and in case you haven't read my pinned post on Tumblr, I identify myself as an angry Barnaby fan. And for good reason. Because I easily flare up with fury. And, sorry, I shouldn't be laughing, but, thank you, Lily. But anyways, yeah. Seriously would love to talk to the Barnacle. A very serious discussion. Because the issue is, it's what I know coupled on top of everything else, so...
Well, I gotta check Discord on my phone real quick.
With what I know right now, and why I'm defending Black Griffin so aggressively...
Get ready, chat. We're gonna hear why Black Griffin is being defended so hard right now.
I am not in a position to believe anything that Honey found outside. I am not proud of myself. And I'm taking full accountability right here. I made a playlist that I'm ashamed and disgusted in myself for making. Oh, nice. I don't know. I don't even know if Zombie...
I am pausing here. We are not watching the rest of this. If you want to, you can. It is fucking hilarious. But I'm bringing this up because I'm going to talk about the aforementioned playlist. On Twitter, I said, just a reminder, Sonic Phobia had sexualized Doodle's Gin by making a playlist full of sexually suggestive songs and referring to Doodles as sugar tits while doing it. Sonic Phobia. Even after everything I have been through mentally, I am still asexual and find sex repulsive. I am exhausted explaining that I'm not interested in Black Griffin in any way, shape, or form except to enjoy his music. But yeah, keep being acephobic and not human. Ready? Already did sugar tits. And Spotify has, and this is a guess, Party Rocking, Hotel Room, Peacock, and Low. Please note that these albums are from the early to mid 2000s. I bring this up because these albums have sexual songs in their, like, discography. But that's not the only playlist that Sonic Phobia made. This is a public playlist on Sonic Phobia's account. Right here. Just to confirm, this is Sonic Phobia. And this is part of that playlist. The title reads, "If you see this playlist, Black Griffin is innocent. This is a message to hate mob." There's 46 songs and 2 hours 15 minutes. Before I continue, what was never accused of Black Griffin was sexual assault. No, that was Saberspark, who was falsely accused of sexual assault against Emu Emmy. I bring this up because the following songs are there. Scene Queen's 18+. I Hear About Everything About You by 3 Days Grace. Fuck You, Lily Allen. I Knew You Were Trouble, Taylor Swift. I Would Hate Me Too by TX2. Bleak December, Set It Off. Backstabber, Kesha. The Principal, Melanie Martinez. Liar, Jake Daniels. If You Seek Amy, Britney Spears. Middle Finger by Bones. Sociopath by Stay Loose and Bryce Fox. Blah 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 by Kesha. Evil, Melanie Martinez. Slut by B. Miller. Pacify Her by Melanie Martinez. Poison from the Has-Been Hotel original soundtrack. Innocent Consent by Carolyn Carr. Fake Ass Friends by Set It Off. Joke's on You by Charlotte Lawrence. I've Had Enough of You from the Billy Bust Up OST. Oh, and there's more. Wolf in Sheep's Clothing, Set It Off, Vendetta, TX2 with Johnny 3 Tears. Unhealthy Obsession from the Blake Robinson Synthetic Orchestra. Take a hint. The Nightcore version, because the original version was in fact a Disney Channel song. No, not a Disney Channel, a Nickelodeon song. Bad Feeling, Oompa Loompa by Jaguar Twin. Hell's Coming With Me, Poor Man's Poison, and I Can't Fix You, featuring Crusher P by The Living Tombstone. I point out a lot of the more sexual songs because Poison, for those who don't know, is a song about sexual assault. Slut is a derogatory thing that's recently been reclaimed to call women sluts. And 18+ by Scene Queen is a song about sexual impropriety with those under the age of consent. I point this out because the only reason Sonic Phobia put this together is because they don't think anything happened between Destiny Doodles and the other victims, alleged victims, because I'm covering my ass, of Sonic Phobia. Like, are victims of Sonic Phobia's idol, which is Black Griffin. So it's either A, Sonic Phobia is inventing a new allegation to defend Black Griffin over, or Sonic Phobia is mixing up the Saberspark allegations with the Black Griffin allegations, because Black Griffin was never accused of raping anybody. I point this out for a reason. Because who makes a playlist dedicating to Black Griffin's innocence, but puts in a song about sexual assault? I genuinely want to know. Because that's fucking weird. But that's not all. Wait, no, that's a new tab. Oh, crap. Because, and this is just because this made me chuckle, Sonic Phobia has an AO3 account. I bring this up because, hang on, AO3... Because Sonic Phobia, crap. This is Sonic Phobia's account. Please note, they have written the following. Rest in Cheesecake by Murphy Black Cat Putty. Sonic Phobia Black Cat Putty Black Cat. Sorry for the mix-up there. This is a Billy Bust-Up fanfiction. Ready? Thanatophobia, the fear of death and dying, and the dying process. I have yet to determine if this is a prequel to Death and Autism, or if it's a director's cut. More likely director's cut, since there's a, yeah, mummified cow stew, Death and Autism. And Sonic Phobia, the director's cut. These are all public. But I want you to keep the name Murphy right there, like right in your head. Because I'm going to bring up something, and I'm going to have to, put up the technical difficulties thing, because I do not want to spread what I'm about to spread around. Hang on. Where is your live Sonic Phobia? Taking accountability in Bioshock.
Briefly. Yep. That's because sisters worry.
And you are going to love this. Oh, here's the thing. My AO3 is Grumpy Mumpy Bear. If y'all want to read my cringe, yes, go check out Blue's fanfictions on AO3. Okay. Let's get back into it.
Shh. Who's talking in the background? Curious of Murphy. Oh, that's my little sister Veggie. Here. I'll show you briefly.
Murphy is the name of Sonic Phobia's cat.
There's my little sister Veggie. And this is Murphy. Yep, and Murphy is this barn cat that we have, and it's kind of off topic. Sorry. Darling, can you please
Murphy's a barn cat.
I will, just,
Please note that this is my favorite part of this whole stream when watching this, was the sister coming in looking for the cat. Because that is the cutest thing on the planet. And I want to point this out because I don't want you being mean. Sonic Phobia's sister is a vulnerable adult. They are disabled, just like Sonic Phobia. Do not pull some bullshit. I will be upset with you. But I bring up the sister in conjunction with the Murphy stuff because of what I'm gonna show you next. Hang on. Quick BRB. Okay. Look how quick that was. Because this is an account called Erlane the Hedgehog on Blue Sky. Now it is time for me to serenade you with whatever this is. Posted August the 21st, 2025. I've spoken to Sonic Phobia. They are not doing well mentally. They are creeped out. It took a bunch of work to talk them out of getting up today. They're currently curled up under blankets and in their Barnaby form. Poor thing. If only people actually listened to them, because I got their side. Their side was that they made a Has-Been Hotel pilot reference. They're sex-repulsed asexual because of the sexual harassment they received from the narcissists attacking them. Once again, leave Sonic Phobia alone. If you are triggered by a playlist, that means you should touch grass. The playlist is in reference to the playlist I showed you guys earlier. Let's go on to the next one. They made a playlist of songs that I personally don't like and make me mad, and yet I understand that they're picking on me, and they do not mean harm. If you can't understand that, then that makes Sonic Phobia someone who is laughing at you. Please note that when looking at the About Me in the channel, it says that Sonic Phobia is Finnish. English may not be their first language. Be nice. Why laughing at you? Because we both did our research, and they talked to me through their thought process. They have already apologized. Leave them alone. Sonic Phobia on Blue Sky. This is what I dealt with. Only a few people would listen to my side. And then one more. Whoever made Sonic Phobia cry is going to see Satan. They already apologized. You fucking pig. You are not going to make her apologize to her bully again. They physically cannot reach out, nor do they want to after knowing what Doodle's Jin did to their friend. What if I told you that this is possibly an alt of Sonic Phobia? Hang on, give me a second. I now have to go on Tumblr. Fuck. I already said I didn't want to. Gonna have to put this in a, Tumblr. Okay. This is my evidence as to why I think the Erlane account is possibly not even Sonic Phobia's sister, but is in fact Sonic Phobia themselves. Because Now, time for fandom stuff. Fandoms! I do it. Character fandom. Sonic the Hedgehog, Shadow, and Rouge. Rouge is in reference to Rouge the Bat. Oh, look. Who's this? Rouge the Bat. Hang on. I want to make you a mod, Barry. Not Barry Blue. Because, I'm confusing it with the berry that apparently, according to Sonic Phobia, is, someone Doodle's gin hurt. That is not true. I gotta grab something real quick, I'll be right back. Because what I'm about to show you is going to possibly piss you off. Do 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 do. Now I know I had this. Who's ready to see what I have for you? Yay, my mod range. I need to, like, find a way to mod you. Because I want to mod you. And, where is, to go in here. Add as moderator. Manage moderator. Standard moderator. You know what? I'm gonna give you standard for now. I'm probably gonna have to, also, Sonic Phobia. Also, isn't Sonic Phobia's sister moderately / severely disabled? Yes! I think I got it! I'm gonna bring this up because, as much as I don't like Brony Fando, this is the only W I'm giving him. Oh, that fucking pussy. Hang on. Hang on! I have to find it now. Because I know I saved it somewhere. Yeah, and I can just look at my own traits. Hang on. Sorry this is taking so long. Crap. Where did I put it? Oh, might as well show this. Hang on. Open image in a new tab. Grabbing this real quick. I can get it. I know I saved this somewhere. I am so sorry. No, no inspect element. What the fuck? Hang on. Hang on. I have to look for it. I'm sorry. I should really put on music for you guys. Uh, I can't find it. Hang on. Uh, hang on. Hang on, hang on. Ah. God, is it on here? Ah, here it is. Huzzah, I found it. Now, for the main event. Brody Pando. On November 18th, 2024, Brody Pando asks this question. Do you believe adults in their late 20s should date 16-year-olds? Just say yes or no. Don't dance around the question. Song repeater. Yes, I don't care how old someone is, just as long as they love each other. Brony Pando. Then I think you should be in prison. Age is just a number. Of course, you defend him. You're fine with pedophilia. Note that there is no evidence of Black Griffin dating minors. I'm just gonna say this now. Brony Pando may be insane. He may be a fucking weirdo. But Song Repeater is a pedophile. I'm saying this now because I want you to take a guess. Who is friends with Song Repeater? Trick question, it's Sonic Phobia. Hang on. Oh, also, found this. Sonic Phobia calls Doodle's Gin a whore. That's, not great. But I'm looking for the ones where, Sonic Phobia is friends with Song Repeater. Where is it? am losing my voice. I am sorry. Where is it? I can't find it. But there are threads out there of Sonic Phobia being awfully friendly to Song Repeater. Well, it's been out there since November of 2024. That Song Repeater is a fucking weirdo. Hang on. But this is what I'm gonna end off this stream with. Because it's my fucking decision. My fucking stream. I'm losing my voice. I've used it too much. But that is Doodle Jin's OC. Sonic Phobia says, I broke her rib once and narrowly avoided a decapitation. Joking. Sometimes my parental FO gets a little reminder that I'm just a little one and that I'm small despite me being 25. Emotional support murder owl. Rough time. Hoo-hoo. And it's Doodle Jin's fucking OC. Cause what the fuck? This is not okay. That is a knife. That is not a letter opener. That is a knife. The old fucking knife. That is Doodle Jin's OC. Hang on. Doodles Jin. Okay, you ready? I have to open this on another thing. That is the OC. It's the same fucking OC. The fact that I have to do this in real time to just share that. Because who the fuck threatens people like this? I'm not doing art today, chat. I'm gonna do it another time. But other than that, I am going to release you into the wild. I have no one else to stream into. Let me put on a song for you before you go. Thank you so much for coming.